I can't even remember the cards now. What were they?
It was the one where it was like,
I don't think they were that cool. I just thought they were gimmicky. I think they were just well, they're very situational. Like you have to know someone's gonna use a certain tutor and put it on top of the library. I mean, still be. Well, that's the predict card. That's what it.
okay.
Yep. So that was the one. You named the card. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Ready. All right. Let's get going. How's it going, y'all?
Ready for a minute now.
Oh, okay.
Better keep the tradition going, baby.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Yep.
I'm Aaron, and that's Alex.
Yep.
Yep.
So, couple of things, right? I don't really know what we're gonna exactly talk about.
This is just a hodgepodge, but I know Pokemon Snap came out recently.
Yeah. Deliberately have not looked at the reviews or the hidden stuff. Kind of just want to figure that out by myself. You know.
You made a good point to that customer, by the way, about all that shit.
Well, I was like, some people can ruin it for themselves.
Yeah.
Back in the day when Nintendo 64 was around, you really couldn't look that up. You just had to wait for like the Nintendo's
Power.
Yeah, Nintendo Power. And it's like will tell you, hey, if you throw the ball here, you do something with a Pokemon, and it'll do this. And so that's pretty much it.
The one thing I only remember is like if you knock down Charmeleon into the lava, he'll evolve into Charizard.
Yep. No, I remember that. But
there's
I didn't
so many
even
secrets.
Yeah, I didn't even know any of that stuff until I read the Nintendo Power. It was telling me to do some cool stuff like that. You can hit the Pokemon and make them do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the Magikarp, and if you hit them,
oh yeah,
man,
that game was cool.
Yeah, and then he turns into the Gyarados. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff, but I never got a chance to play this new one yet. So
I've seen nothing.
Super busy. Yeah, I haven't really touched my Switch too much right now.
Did you ever take your pictures to like a Blockbuster and try to have them printed?
What pictures?
There was a thing with Pokemon Snap on the N64 where you could take your pictures and have them printed.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Blockbusters did that, and I think Hollywood Video and St. Joe did it when they were there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. It's kind of lame, but cool. I wouldn't be that kid to show up with and say, hey, can I get these pictures developed?
You mean to tell me if you were like checking out renting a game and you overheard some kid coming in?
I wonder how they did that.
They had like some printer thing. It was a fucking booth.
But I'm just saying, how would you do that?
What do you mean?
Take your memory card there?
Yeah, I think it was the memory pack.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Oof,
yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I never knew that. Yeah, when I first played the game, I didn't know what the fuck would do, just to take pictures, and that's it. I didn't know you can throw your balls at them and make them do things. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't even know that. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Pokemon came out this last week. Friday. Yep. Last week, Friday. Seems to have really good reviews. I wish I could say something about the game, but I have not played it, so I couldn't tell you.
It just looks really pretty. I just watched the first 8 minutes of the gameplay, and it just looks really pretty.
They probably did that on purpose, just because they probably saved a ton of money and graphics on just, let alone not having combat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
and just pretty much concentrated on them moving. So
Yeah, combat in Pokemon,
yeah. So like combat animations wasn't there, so they didn't have to invest their whole time and need on that. They could just make things look really, really nice. That's pretty much really it. Whoa, sorry, been yawning, super tired. Other than that, man, that's nothing really been new, other than thinking if any board games came out new. Nope. We did get a wave of kids board games. That's pretty much really it.
The ones you ordered the other day?
Well, not the other day. They've been here for like about a week or two.
The
line of kit. The ones I pre-ordered, there's just a bunch of ones I looked up on BoardGeek.com, and they'll come out this fall. So they're sometime between this summer and this fall. We'll have a heap of them, but they don't all come at once. They all come in like sporadically. Like you just got 3 here with your order that you normally get. So yeah, I like to get 3. In case somebody local buys one, and then 2 for the random people that come out of town, and then they usually buy them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then, man, that's pretty really it.
And that's our show. You everyone have a good night.
Yeah. I mean, Strixhaven's come and gone. We're waiting on Modern Horizon 2.
And that D&D set.
And yeah, there's some D&D set coming out. When is that Modern Horizon supposed to come out?
June. Like middle of June.
Oh, shit.
It's a whole... It's they're treating it like a regular set. Like there's a pre-release kits and everything.
Oh. Doesn't it have like collector boosters too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They haven't spoiled any of the collector booster fetch lands.
They are seriously fucking trying to kill Magic.
Yeah.
Or kill people's
wallets.
Pockets. Yeah.
Because you think people are going to go quick for this D-Tutor or Tainted Pact or Teferi's Protection. I think those are going to go quicker with the fetch lands.
Yeah. Oh, that's in the set too?
The Modern Horizon? Yeah, the fetch lands.
No. I'm talking about the... Yeah, I guess you're right. I know what you're talking about. I totally whiffed it. That you were saying something. They're in the Modern Horizon as well.
Oh. Well, yeah, wouldn't that be a bonkers product?
Yeah. Heavy. I wonder if they're going to do any reprints. In the first one, they didn't. It was a whole new card set, right? That's only playable in Modern and Commander.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a reprint in there.
I don't remember any.
Maybe
it was all new stuff.
Faithful Strix. Nope, that wasn't in there.
That's a good guess, though.
They fucking killed that one. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I don't think they reprinted anything in that set. Yeah. So with all that in the Magic world, what else? Oh, Walmart. There's a Walmart. It showed up on my Guru feed, and basically they said that they're not going to sell any more Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or sports cards anymore. They're just like, we're done. People are acting like a fucking buttholes. Yeah.
Just all cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just because every card, like anything that has to do with cards, they're just getting like either stolen or fucking people are just getting super rude and just like trying to buy it up. I don't know why people are buying it up, but they are. There's a super ride right now. It's been like this since we got out of quarantine. Last year, like sales have gone up. I'm assuming it's because everybody got that extra money, but
well, the Logan Paul effect is the big thing.
The what?
They call it the Logan Paul effect. Logan Paul buying up all these.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, that's for Pokemon. I mean, he was just highlighting Pokemon. They wouldn't say it for the sports cards and Yu-Gi-Oh, and then just Magic in general.
Oh yeah, I just think it helped drive it. But yeah, the sports cards is odd.
Yeah, everything. Even I mean, when we talked to a distributor, I talked to them like maybe 3 months ago or something, 4 months ago, and they were talking about how basically, just sports cards is the hottest thing, are super hot now again. It's just, yeah. I think you just get a bunch of bums with all this extra. Oh, before I even get into this, because this could segue into some other conversation, I think we should let our viewers know that we get sidetracked. I think we pretty much talk about this all the time in the beginning of this podcast. We probably didn't mention it this time, but we swear to God, talk about random bullshit. And if you don't like it, I'm so sorry, but this podcast is not going to be what you think it is.
Disclaimer.
It never is going to be what you think it is. We could put shiny My Little Ponies on here, but we'll end up talking about Corvettes and I don't know, hot chicks. Who knows? Or like how we liked, Prince and how he was the bomb in the 90s. That's the shit we like to talk about. It's just random, man. So we like to put a title on this, but we are definitely off board. And I think majority of our viewers enjoy that about us.
Top 10 Strixhaven cards for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's bullshit for the rest.
Man, yeah. And we talk about our life experiences in here. We should just disclaim this is just kind of a geek podcast. I mean, we might give this misconception that we're mostly talk about Magic, and we bring up video games here and there and board games here and there. But I mean, just in reality, we just like to talk about anything and everything that has to do with just in the geek world. I mean, that's who you have. Two geeks running a card game store / video game, board game, D&D stuff. So you're gonna get random shit. Because I don't know how many geek friends you have that don't go on a rant at least once in your conversation. Not you just gotta like sit back, think about your geek friends and how many times they just like to fucking rant about nothing they know nothing about, but it's entertaining. So
I just noticed you said that. You could have stopped at like just rant, but they rant about shit they don't know much about. Yeah.
Nobody does. I mean, but that's the kind of like your thing, I guess. I
just think that's human nature.
Yeah. Well, there's some geeks out there. They're just kind of like a certain person was talking to me about Monday, was just comes in here geeking out with me, and then it just brings up Bill Gates created the fucking COVID and then created the vaccine so he could make money. I was like, what? All right, man. Whatever. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Just goes on a whole rant about it. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Ah, shit.
It sounds like the same people who are afraid to get a vaccine that has
probably.
It gave 6 people blood clots out of the 20 million it did, but they're also not going to wear a mask because of research and science.
Yep. Hey, get off this topic, man. Stop gaming, please. I'm just saying, man. I love talking about anything and everything. It doesn't mean I have to know every bits of it. I'll spill what I know. I won't lie. I'll tell you that, folks. I won't lie, but I will spill what I know. So if I'm ignorant about something, that's my bad. That's my bad.
As he takes a fucking suave sip of his coffee.
Yeah. But going back to what no. So Yeah, Pokemon. Still, I feel bad not for playing that game yet, but again, I haven't had a lot of time. And any of the time I had, I'm just still playing Monster Hunter. I feel like I'm playing that game on hard mode because I make it hard on myself. So I'm just like,
Do you play with other people? Because whenever I haven't seen you on in a bit.
Yeah, I haven't been playing, man.
You can reach out to me anytime.
I haven't really been playing at all. Just don't get married, guys. Because they always want your fucking time.
Boy, did that take a hard right turn.
I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
And here we go again. We're off topic. Warning. Hey, give me 5 minutes. If you want to skip 5 minutes from now, you will probably get better.
Here comes a rant. Here comes a rant.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, I agree with. I mean, they want your time for everything.
It's tough to have a relationship and put that much time. That's has to do with it. Also just like hanging out with the boy and that kind of shit.
Who takes up more of your time, the boy or the girl or your wife?
I think my boy.
Okay.
I like hanging out with him. He's funny as fuck, man. He's a funny little dude, man. He just does nothing really, but it just does enough. I just kind of roll on the floor with him. I hold him like against myself, and then we just like roll. We keep rolling on the carpet. Just keep rolling. That's all. I just hold him. I just make sure his back of the head is not hitting the ground. So I like cup his back of the head, and then I'll roll, and then he'll be on top, and then I'll flip and I'll like bridge, so I'm not like crushing him.
Yeah.
And then roll, and then keep rolling, and then I'll roll back, and then I'll keep rolling. He likes it. Fucking. I know when he likes it because he's got his fucking mouth open for some weird reason. He's always done that since I was. But I think that's my fault because ever since he was a baby, I would bite him. So he would be like, oh, I have to copy him. So his mouth would be wide open. So he bites my wife. Doesn't bite me, bites my wife. See, he does. He really bites her. And then I'm like, but he doesn't do it like to be mean or like if he's frustrated. He just like kind of crawls up to her, puts his head on her, and it just kind of like gnaws on her.
You sound like you have the perfect set for like the chances of your baby killing you are never zero.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely he's kind of picked up some habits from me. That's one of them. Every time I mess with him, he's always got his mouth wide open like he wants to bite me, but he never does. I don't know. He's like a snapping turtle, how they put their mouths open, and if you get near it, he'll snap at you.
Okay.
But he doesn't really snap, though, so he just kind of like. The other day, I think it might have been yesterday. Either one of those days, he likes Winnie the Pooh, so he likes the newest Winnie the Pooh movie. But then there's like this old one my wife played and she recorded it, and there's a part where Rabbit is like slipping on some acorns, and he's just be so animated, like slipping and falling and trying to get back up. He thinks it's the funniest shit in the world.
Is it like slapstick humor he loves? Is that what that could be?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Because there's a lot of kids who respond to that. Oh. I think that's fucking hilarious.
He's got a deep, like fucking grown ass man laugh. That's when you know he's really fucking tickled. I was like, whoa. Is it? Whoa. I was like,
does he do that when someone gets hurt? Because that might be concerning.
Oh, I don't even know.
Like seeing,
I don't think anybody's got hurt.
Seeing fucking Rabbit doing that, he's just like,
it's fucking hilarious.
He's got a grown man 5 o'clock shadow,
and then he gets like serious. He gets like super serious after Rabbit's done falling, and then they start to talk, and he's like. And then he's like serious. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And you knew, I have no idea. There's moments where he's just like looking out into the middle of nowhere. And you're like, where's he going? Nope. He's just staring. He's just like staring. And then he's not making any noise. He's just staring. Like he's thinking of something. He's like, did I leave the fucking stove on? Oh man, shit. I gotta pay my bill on Tuesday. Do I have enough money? That's the shit I'm thinking he's thinking. Because he's just like, there's some moments where we like sit there chilling, and then he's just kind of like in nowhere land. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? He just does it.
But he should be playing rather than doing that or something like that.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. He just kind of goes into nowhere land. Huh. Really weird kid. Pretty sure that's been more than 5 minutes, but back to topic.
You were talking about not playing that, but playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, barely Monster. I went to the Hunter Horn. I have shit for that. I just kind of want to get away from the light bow gun. I'm having fun with it, but I think I need to get a little bit more different weapons. I want to mess around with those elemental guns, but I don't know if they're worth it.
Elemental guns.
Any elemental weapon.
Okay.
That has any element to it. But I always feel like it's situational, because if you don't know the monster you're gonna go into and all its weaknesses and shit, what's the point of having that crafting that fucking?
You make weapon? One of each.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
Oh yeah.
There's water, fire, lightning.
I've done that with. I'm trying to still finish that with each weapon case.
Yeah.
But they just brought a new weapon called the High Ninja Sword, so like that's been like a build of the sword and shield. It's got.
I heard they just nerfed the bow.
Oh, I didn't know. I barely find any bow users.
Yeah, 2.0. Just I swear to God,
recent
I saw
patch
something on
update?
YouTube. I saw something on my YouTube feed saying the bow got nerfed.
Oh wow!
It says even with the bone. It said even with the bone getting nerfed 2.0 update, I soloed a monster.
So, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that though, because I barely find any bow users ever. It's bow gun. That's all it is.
Yeah, I like the light bow gun. But I'm playing around with the Hunter Horn right now. I really like the Hunter Horn.
It's fun.
It's got if you just keep the music going. But see, the thing is, it doesn't it doesn't stack. Like none of that shit stacks.
No.
So once you play through one of the melodies, it's active for like what, 10 seconds?
It's 10 or 15, yeah.
Something like that. So you're just dancing around after that. But there's some. I mean, it gets pretty stupid sometimes.
The amount of damage you can stack with it is pretty severe.
Yeah, I just got to get. I just found out something about like decorations. You can decorate your armor. So I didn't know that. So I got to figure out where the fuck to go to then do that.
You have to just keep progressing in the village quests and stuff.
Oh, so I'm not even near that.
That's why I didn't go to the hub till I did all the village stuff, and it's even then like you either get done with that and have to do some hub quests. I can't remember.
Yeah, I might as well just beat all the way through, then just collect all that with the hunt with the. See, I feel like the light bow gun is easier to play the game, and like get to the you could just stay on the outside and just fucking destroy the fucking monster with just certain gun. Just like Pierce 2 is really fucking good, and if you can get it on auto fire, it's really really good. Yeah. And slicing, there's this one I tried to get a different gun and it was just fucking sucked. It was like, cause it had different variants of different ammo, but it was just like none of us compared to the. I had like, I think it was Pierce 1 auto, and that was pretty good with like three shots. And it had slice, 2 shots, auto fire.
I hear the slice is really good.
Oh my god, that's so good. It's so good because it like if you can change it. I don't know how to do this yet, but I seen it on some YouTube channels, and they have set up where you could just push down and up on the D-pad
to do
and
what?
then to switch through the ammo instead of holding.
Yeah,
instead of
it's in
holding
your
and
options.
switching. I don't even know how to do that. I'd have to look.
Yeah, just go in your options. You can tell what your D-pad does.
Oh,
Yep.
I need to go do that.
So,
but
that's-
because that's so much easier than just holding LR or L, pressing X and B and flipping through.
That's got to be annoying.
Yeah, it is. Fucking, you're serious. I'm just like mashing buttons trying to get through some shit. So that slicing one works really good when you in that autofill because it shoots off 2. So it'll shoot off 2 instead because it's one shot, but since you have the auto, it gives you an extra one or some shit like that. So it's really crazy. So it's really good if they, you know how they try to run away or they try to prep for a move or something, and then if you put, because basically it's just the bullets would hit them and stick, and they kind of just sit there, and then they'll go off a timer, but they do a lot of damage. So,
the crack shots?
Yeah. So basically, if they like try to fly away, like one incident, the guy tried to fly away. One of the dragon was flying away, and then I had hit him before he was flying away, and then as he's leaving, he's up in the air, and then they go off, and then he just like falls straight down. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I just like light him up right there. So I didn't even know that was a thing until I saw it. But that's like kind of cool. But I think it has to do with a certain amount of damage you could do to prevent them from running away.
Yeah, there's a threshold from where they fall when they're in the air. Mm-hmm. And in the fucking high ranks, it's much higher. It feels like they fucking take forever to fall.
See, I haven't played any of the Rampage stuff. I only played it through that one tutorial, and that's it. But I hear, don't you get better weapons out of the Rampage?
You get tickets to put Rampage or to put ramp up abilities on your weapons.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's not really worth doing until you get to high rank and your weapons get maxed out, because you have to reapply. Like if it has attack boost 2 at a certain stage and you upgrade your weapon 2 stages, you have to reapply that with more tickets. So it's like there's no point until you fully upgrade weapons.
Well, until you get high rank by completing quest, right?
Yeah,
you go all the way through it.
That's why when we were playing, I told you keep posting the quests that have the red check marks, so therefore you can get to the urgents.
There was no urgents.
Yeah, after you do so many, it will get you to the urgent.
Oh.
Yep. It's like 5 quests they always want you to do. And then once you hit hero rank 4 or 5, that's high rank. But I highly recommend doing the village first. So
I was on this urgent and tried to play with the hunter horn, and I just got dominated.
What was the monster?
I don't even remember. I just kind of stopped after that. I was like, fuck. All right, I'm out. So either way. But yeah, so Monster Hunter's been pretty delightful other than that time. Other than that, it's pretty much really it, man. So, I mean,
Did you take advantage of the Final Fantasy sale that happened recently?
For what?
They're like all the Final Fantasy games on Switch were discounted by like 30-40%.
Oof, nope. But they don't have any good ones. I thought I had 12 on there. I thought I was like in 12, but I fucking hate it.
They have 9 on there.
Who plays 9?
I'm everything I've read in the Final Fantasy.
Is that the little kid with
a tail?
Oh my god!
Like people argue that's the best Final Fantasy of the PlayStation series compared to 7. I've never played it, and I'm trying to start to play it to see.
Oh my god!
So
people just, I think they just like the classes that was in there. That's pretty much it.
Did you play it?
No, I just heard about it. If fucking Chad talks about it, I just dick rides 9.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, I mean, I'm not fucking hating on him, but I'm just saying Chad likes 9. And somebody said he had a really good story too. It's just too gimmicky. It's just like kind of like it really took like 7 was really good art wise. Like I thought it was really awesome. I was like, oh shit, this is fucking great. And then like 8 came around and it was just way too much. It's like dial it back, motherfucker. And then 9 came out. I was like, God damn it, we're back to the fucking Nintendo. So it's like horrible. Either way. So I'm just trying to say, I mean, I didn't give it a true playthrough.
College try.
I just like I got through it. And I was like, oh, this is kind of okay. This is kind of okay. All right. Yeah, all right, I'm done. So that was pretty much it. I mean, and then 10 came around, and I was like, holy shit.
10's legit.
Yeah, I can admit to say 10's pretty badass.
It's got one of the best stories.
12. For some reason, I had 12. Man, I must have been doing drugs as a kid.
As a why you thought it was so good or something?
Yeah. God. I was like, what the fuck? I went to replay it on the Switch, and I was like, this is booty. Why did I think of it's like goddamn gambits? I'm just spinning all this fucking wild points and shit, and just getting through it. And I'm just like, where am I going with this?
Did you like the battle system, or what was that turned you off?
I just grind the fuck out. That's it. Yeah. So the gambit system was kind of like a little bit thrown off the second time. I mean, as I get older, it just like at first I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, oh shit, I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
I just have to pay attention to my main guy. And then I thought that was really cool. And then as I'm older, I'm like, why is there so many fucking choices? You ever look at the list?
Oh yeah.
It's like stupid. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
Why is there so many choices? Just like how custom do you want him? It's like, hey man, I need you to heal me at 30 life when my life hits 30%, 32, like 32.777%. I need you to heal me, but only 50%. Up to 50%. And you're like, what the fuck? Why would I want that option?
Yeah. I don't care for...
Because some of them, that was an option. Only heal up to 50%.
Yeah, there's a lot.
75%, 25%. I'm like, what? No, give me the full. Give me the full juice.
Use potions, use high potions, use certain things.
Yeah, it's like, it's so fucking... I need you to use your mana, blah, blah, blah.
I don't mind it after, like, certain bits of it. Like, I like their version of the spear grid or whatever where you were doing things, but my problem with that gambit system is like I want to get in and play. I don't mind minor upkeep, but it was too much. I'm like, I shouldn't be spending an hour here preparing how this guy is going to fucking support me. I'd rather just do a turn-based action system then.
Oh yeah. And that's why I liked after a while I haven't played a good RPG after.
You loved Octopath.
Yeah, Octopath. That's what I was going to say. I couldn't think of the name. Octopath, it was legit.
Oh, yeah. You kept asking Wes, hey, you done with that Octopath? You
yeah. And then finally, I did the big no. And, that son of a bitch. That's my copy he's got.
Did you trade it in the store or let him borrow it?
No, I think I had it. And then I sold it because we didn't have a copy. And I was like, hey, man, you really like this. And he's like, oh, yeah? I don't know. Oh, duh. And I was like, all right, man, just try it out. And then I was like, and then he talks about it the whole entire next couple of months. And then I don't hear shit up from him. And then I was like, hey, man, you done with that Octopath?
You started getting like withdrawals.
No, man. No, I'm still at the basics. I'm like, God damn it.
I could be doing so much better with it.
I know. So much better. But the only thing about the Octopath game, like the downside that I found out, you have to have a set characters to beat the game. You can't beat them with anybody else.
Don't you have to have like the advanced classes or something like that? Isn't there like 4 advanced classes?
Yeah, you have to have that on those characters, on certain characters. You couldn't have anybody else, which is kind of cool. Not really. Like it never gives you that that feeling when you're playing that game. Like you need to have a certain class to, get you to the end, get you to the dance.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that about it.
But and then like at the end, to end the boss, you have to have those master classes, and then with a certain person, with the like the hunter or whatever, the dancer.
Well, I never felt that through the whole game, but if you have to do that at the end, that's kind of bogus.
Yeah, you have to have. I know it's the girl, the old man guy, and
wait, you have to have certain specific characters.
Yeah, with their
Why?
class. I'm pretty sure because they all
can only some of them get them.
Huh?
Can only some of them get those advanced classes? I
think so.
That's some bogus shit. Because that was one of my favorite thing is mix matching the fucking classes.
Yeah, but I think I've never seen it. It has to be those girls. This people. But remember, those people start off with those certain class and they add on a class.
Yeah.
That's the thing is. So what it was their class added on to the top with that master class, and that's what those two combine. Are the ones that can beat the big guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could try to beat it with the other ones, but I think it'd be harder. It'd be longer. Like that guy hits big. He hits.
Did you ever beat it?
No, I just watched a video.
Oh, okay.
Bill Gates was breaking it down to me. Fucking nerd. He's like, you gotta have like output of 99, of racial 35. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, man, I just press A and then I attack and then I heal. And then if I feel like there's a big one coming, I'll try to press defense. That's pretty much.
What's your defense?
I don't fucking know, man. Just fucking chat. He's too balls deep in every game. That's
what he does for board games too.
God damn it, I hate that, man. It's like you're supposed to have fun with this shit, but whatever.
If there was a person who was the definition of min maxing, it'd probably be him.
Who?
If there was a definition like of a person for min maxing, like a person who does all the time, I would think it'd be Bill. Because just every time we've talked about games or something, he talks about like, oh, my dude always hits for this and stuff.
That's why I don't talk to him about Monster Hunter.
Oh, don't. That's a mistake.
I know. He just like, best weapon is this. I'm like, all right, man.
Hits for this when you hit for this. I feel like he'd be one of those people who tries to see where Mewtwo's tail hits the best at in Smash Bros.
Yeah. That's definitely true.
Nothing against that for those pro players, but
though. I think you did.
You could be right.
Oh man, that's sad.
I mean, if you're a pro Smash player, it makes sense, but you're not a pro Smash player.
You're just playing with your fucking other loser friends. We're all doing the same shit, man. We're smashing over, trying to catch you on that ledge, bitch.
Does Bill listen to the podcast?
I don't know. He's gonna be pissed. But we didn't use his real name, Chad Fecky. Who's oh God.
I'm fucking dying.
Yeah.
He's just like, we didn't fucking use his real name, Chad Fecky.
Yeah, we just
right for it.
It'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my God. If he fucking text me, like, hey man, what the fuck's your problem? It's like, I don't know, man. You just came above on the topic.
By the way, he lives at 555 Lane Street.
See that motherfucker right there? Come knocking on his door. Are you Chad Fecky? What a loser. Then fuck off. Walks off. It's like, damn.
Oh God. That was fucking too much.
Oh man.
I hope this he's like never listened. We're like, you should give it a shot, dude. Start with episode 20.
Oh God.
Then work your way back.
Yeah. It'd be like don't. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think he does. I don't think he cares. I think he's doing some important things, like D&D. He's really into D&D a lot, like right now. He just
Yeah, he told me
Ooh,
they
doggy.
changed their board game like thing to where he's playing more D&D.
doggy. They're balls deep in some dungeons.
Oh man.
I have no idea why. Hey man, some people like I would play D&D if I didn't have to do the fantasy part. Just got to sit there and roll some dice. Oh fuck yeah.
Wait. So like, are you talking about the role playing part or just like the story part of it?
I listen to you talk. I listen to you like spit some stories at me about some ancient times. But I ain't gonna fucking try to pretend with you like I'm in that world.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be like, God damn.
I'll give you half.
Man, I just heard what he said he was gonna do. I'm not gonna fucking do. I'm not going that way. I'm gonna get jumped.
Because I'll give you half that. Because there's been times in Gloomhaven where like we've read it and you're like over here like, and I'm like, do you want to sabotage them?
So like that's different. That's like. That's like I just said. I'll listen to your story.
But that's just
I'll
like
make a decision.
And you'll thematically go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, D&D's on a different level. It's like you gotta be immersed in it.
There's some people, yeah.
You gotta be like. See, the problem is like I could not listen to somebody, and then when they say, "Oh, I'm gonna do a cartwheel behind this rock or something to dodge that row," and then I'm like, I'm gonna do a cartwheel too, but I'm not supposed to know that. I'm not supposed to know that he's doing cartwheels, especially if he was like, if I had my back to him or something, because I kind of know what this goes on in there.
Oh,
so like that's my problem. Is
I think I
like,
get
and
what
the
you
one
mean.
guy is like, we're doing back to back. Let's just say we're doing back to back fighting or something, and then he says. The Dungeon Master says, there's an arrow coming at you. And then since we're back to back, he's like, well, I'm going to duck. And then I'm going to hear that conversation. And I'm not supposed to know that. There's an arrow coming.
Oh.
Because he's the only one that's supposed to have that information. Because him and the DM are talking.
Oh, I see what you...
So,
okay.
But I'm at this fucking table. I'm like, I'm going to duck too. This is like shit.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't do that. I'd be like, fuck.
Is it like too much open information?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It'd be for me. I'm not saying I would cheat, but I'm just like, God damn it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
So you would kind of go off what the DM would have for another player too. You would like,
yeah. I would be like, well, fuck. I mean, I don't want to go that way too. I get jumped. You know.
Okay, I see what you mean then.
So like, if a guy turned the corner, my party turned around the corner, and I was just tying my fucking boot.
Yeah.
Whatever, and then they get jumped, and then I'm like, okay, wait up, guys, I'm gonna get jumped with you too. I'm like, I just heard you guys got jumped. I'm fucking backing out.
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like you would be like challenging to the DM for a bit because the DM's expecting the party to do it, but you're like, nah.
No, I just heard they got jumped. I ain't going that way.
I ain't a fucking loser.
No. So and then I just fucking ruin it for everybody. Yeah.
I feel like
I never.
Well, it's like what Justin and Cameron were talking about. They were talking about getting their D&D going back, and Justin's a guy who does kind of like the role playing piece, but some people, and there's one dude in his group who doesn't care for that. I think you just have to get the right people who is around your type of playing type thing to enjoy it.
That's true. I mean,
take Jacob and his group for example.
Yeah, I don't think that's why Mikey likes it. I don't think Mikey just does it to does it. He just said get out the fucking house, but. I don't think he.
Well, I mean, even when they play Pathfinder, they're like Haggy gets annoyed with that John kid because John is just like squirrel. I'm not trying to be mean, but he really is. Like, if I have the TV going, he'll watch the TV, and they're only like, "Take your turn." So I'm like, I'll turn the TV off if it helps you guys out because when we ever play, we like to keep the motion going. We want to play. We want to get through games.
It's not hard, man.
Yeah.
It's like.
But then, like them, they talk about everything. When they play D&D on Sundays or whatever Saturdays, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, you guys sound like you get nothing done.
Yeah. See, that's the shit, right? But they're all just hanging out at a campfire, man, just shooting the shit.
I'm not knocking them or nothing, but I'm like, you make me not want to play that if I were to be in your group.
See.
But every group's different.
More of the actions.
Yeah.
They're like Pathfinder, the card game, is really pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just rolling some fucking dice.
Yeah, they're like, we only got like 1 or 2 scenarios, and I'm like, man, God, me and Alex will do a whole fucking like book, the 5 fucking scenarios in one day.
I would do it. Speed run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was really surprised that Max played fucking D&D.
Yeah, I didn't see him as a D&D player, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, he's a little special ed, but you know what I mean.
What?
Who? Max.
Yeah,
he's a little touched.
Little touch?
In a noggin.
Sure.
I'm just calling him slow. No, I'm fucking with Max.
Oh.
He doesn't even listen. We should just say some certain things, and if people say anything.
Oh, I bet.
It's like hey Max, I'll buy you a free soda if you hear this podcast.
And then he'll come in and be like, "Where's my soda, bitch?"
I'm like, oh,
"You watched it."
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Here's your fucking soda. Shake it up and hand it to him. Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Knock it over.
Like that fucking dad and that fucking TikTok said, "Here's your pop and cookies." Bitch.
Hey, so I think there's another one. It was on Instagram. He did another one.
Did he?
Yeah. I think his daughter was singing. And then he's like, "Oh, please shut the fuck up." And then he like does this, and then he fucking walks out, and she kind of looks back at the camera. It's like, what the fuck?
I won't watch that.
I think it was. I have to send it to you. It's on Instagram. Oh shit, Max commented on my Facebook.
Speaking of Max, we got. To be clear though, we have no ill will. It's all good.
Oh no, I'm just fucking with Max. Yeah. Max is legit.
No, I more meant it like as in we weren't like trying to say anything. Whatever.
Say what?
Like when you said the mentally handicapped thing.
Oh yeah. It's just a joke.
No, you're fine. Yeah. I wasn't saying it like because I just meant it like I don't want someone thinking, oh, is he wrong with that? And they're making fun of him. No, he's
He's a sharp whistle.
Because I was like, he's slow with some things, like with some magic stuff. He is a little bit.
No. I'm not saying what's slow. I was just fucking with him. I shouldn't even say those terrible things. No, I'm a father, so I'm a father. So I don't want my son calling somebody slow or handicapped or some sort. That's terrible.
I love that though. That's the best excuse. I'm a father.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm more saying we didn't. That's not what we're saying.
And then I mean, he busted my balls. I bust.
Max busts everyone's balls.
Actually, Max doesn't really bust my balls.
He
doesn't really know. He does. See, the funny thing is like he knows I don't fucking care. Like he knows. Like I think at first when he was like when he first started coming around, like when we opened the store, he was like he would bust.
That's why I said he can't do this to everyone.
And then like. He knew I was just like, okay. And then I like as soon as I stopped doing like trying to argue with him or like fight something with him. And I think the last one he said something to me that I remembered distinctly is he said I pooped my pants. But I sat in his stupid ass chocolate
that was during the Christmas
cake that
thing.
Brought in. Yeah. He bought that chocolate cake and I got on the seat and I sat in it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh shit, he got some dookie. And I'm like, no, ain't no dookie on my pants, man. That's a chocolate. And then he was like, nah. And I was just trying to defend myself and I was like, oh yeah. And then after that I just stopped. And I was like, yeah, man, that was dookie. And what of it? I dookie my pants.
What's funny too about him though, he's night and day when it comes to the crew that he's normally around. Us, Justin, everything like that, and then when there's a new guy in the pod or something, he's all like, "Oh, how are you doing? My name's this. Yes, I'm a good guy here. You know, blah blah blah. Oh, cool. What you do? Oh, that's awesome." And then like he just wrecks face with like a commander, but then like it's just funny how he is with newer people here, which I like. It's great. He's super nice and approachable to them. But then, like, if he were to leave that group and then comes down with us, he's like, "Hey, what's up, dickwads?" And I wonder what that person's thinking. You know?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe he's just more comfortable that way.
That's half the reason I think we're getting more players, because our current player base is
that one girl is coming here, right? I saw she posted something on Friday.
Yeah, because she said
I think she's looking for a squirrel's nest and a druid call. You might want to hold one to the side.
She made
one of those two she was looking for.
I think you told me that before, and she never just came in and got them.
And then she was looking for that ranger, I think. A wrangler?
I just know she was looking for some rats before.
She was all about the squirrels right now. Squirrels, rats, and...
Because I wonder if she's doing a pest deck.
No, I don't think so. She said she got the year of the rat thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So I don't know where the hell she got that.
But she wants to come out because she likes what she sees when she plays, and I think the player base and stuff is helping that. So...
Yeah, see what happens.
You sound so confident.
She knows Rorik.
Who's Rorik?
I used to call him Rorik because his name is Rorik.
I got that.
No, you don't get it.
Yeah, went right over me.
He used to go down to the other shop down there, at another town. When I used to manage that one.
Why do you say that like it's taboo?
I don't know. It is. We'll talk about that place.
Has he come here before?
He came here a couple times when I was here, and you weren't here. It was either Monday. I think it had to be a Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came in with that girl, and then they bought a bunch of singles. He's back into Magic. He's friends with her, and they all play Magic. Her and her husband. And then he's coming over all the time, and he's noticing. So he's got the itch.
Ooh.
He's got the itch to play Magic again. So that's pretty much it. So maybe she'll bring Rorik. Yorick? Rorik.
You completely took the R out of that one.
Some.
Which
well, go ahead.
No, I didn't. I wanted to ask you, do you remember seeing these in the green?
There should be one in there.
These things
should
are
be two.
$28 now.
Wow.
They used to be like $2.
John, the Beacon of Creation. Is that what it is? John got he bought. The only reason I know there's a couple in the green stuff, there should have been. I might have thrown them in the dollar thing. They might have been sold already. Oof. A while back though.
But yeah, I mean, it just happened.
When that John kid. Yeah, he put all the beacons in his deck, in that Myr deck.
Oh.
And then he bought that, and then he like sat down, and then he's putting it in there, and then he read it. He was like, "What the hell? I can't use this."
Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of Strixhaven cards have made it go up, and then fucking this upsets me. Overmaster, we sold those for like $15. They're now $40.
Dude, I knew you were selling those too cheap.
No, I had to lower them. I know,
huh?
I put them for 20 some bucks, and they were.
No, I knew you were. I was almost gonna say something, but I was just kidding.
You should have.
Whatever. Fuck. I already
listened to you.
I opened about that fucking owls, so I was just like, whatever. I don't want the same shit to happen. But I knew that was gonna be a thing because it just turns all your sorceries into instances. Right? And you draw a card?
No, the next instant or sorcery spell you play this turn can't be countered for one red. And then draw a card.
Then draw a card. Yeah, I had a shitload of them.
It's all because of this Omnitel deck in Legacy. They're playing one of it in the sideboard.
Yeah. And that explains why we were selling one at a time. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, those cards were cheap as fuck, too.
Oh, yeah. And then they spiked to $12, $15, and then they went up to 20.
I mean, they were part of my collection, so this is not like I spent a ton of fucking money. Maybe I did. I don't even know. There's a lot of shit in that collection that I brought in that fucking pretty much doubled since we started here. Yeah.
It's funny you say. I was thinking about that, too, like how Gaia's Cradle, for example, like...
I had two of them.
300, and then it's now, what, over 1,000?
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Justin.
I like how Justin was bitching so much.
Well, he's like, that's the best investment he's ever done, is what he said.
Yes, it is. I mean, he spent like 300. Yeah. Was it $300?
Yeah, it was 300.
Yeah. And then now it's $1,000. Jesus. Fucking. Hey, Magic's a bullshit, man. I want to get out of it.
It says 925 marketplace. Near mints. Though there's not. Yeah, but they're selling for over $1,100.
Oof. I like how Joe's demonic tutors shot right back up. I told him too, because I was sounding like a jackass when I was telling them the prices, and then I looked them up in front of them. It's like, oh, they're down what I said. And then they just like took literally a week, and then I was like, don't worry about it, dude. They're going to go up. And then they were just like,
what was he worried about? Just coming off?
I just said that. Just said, don't worry about the price.
Yeah, his foil one's $450.
Yep. It's insane. Oh, that's $400? No, it was like a $550 the other day. $545?
Normals are $200.
Yep. That went down $25.
I found a guy selling 3 of them on eBay for $137 a piece.
Oof.
Regular ones. And I messaged him and said, hey, I'll give you, or it was $128. I said, I'll give you $300 for all lot. And he counter offer with $120 for each. And I still don't know if that's a good deal or not. Because he's selling them as a lot. You can't buy them individually.
Mm-hmm.
So $360 for 3D tutors, Japanese alert. But I asked you about your Phyrexian cards, and I wish you answered me because I do was selling 4 of them for $5 a piece.
I was busy, man. I was just $4 a piece. Damn, that was good.
They were on bids, but they were also at a buy now where you can make an offer.
That's sad. I have to slowly but surely get them.
You have how many now?
3.
Oh, I thought you had more. Even with the one I gave you?
3.
Okay. Are you trying to like do one of your decks that has black? Just all
if I get 30, if I get 35 more, I'll make a Shielder deck and make it like Phyrexian themed.
That's cool.
Like Phyrexian cards.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just like, like it'll be a lot of stuff from Urza. Just to be fun. Just like, and then
put some Infection in there.
Yeah, put Infect in there, put Shieldra, and then oh god damn, everybody's talking about this. Oh god.
What?
I like a day later, everybody's starting to comment on my post on Facebook about that kid getting his ass beat.
Oh, I meant to ask you. I didn't watch it. What was that all about?
Yeah, so down in Florida. Hey, you know what the funny thing is? So I'm from Florida.
I thought you were from California.
I'm a immigrant, dude. I'm from everywhere. Jesus Christ. So apparently, Aaron likes to point out that I'm Mexican American.
Well, you literally said to someone a few days ago that you're from California.
That my family's a bunch of immigrants.
Oh my god.
So
I've never said this.
There we go.
Oh my fucking god.
Can't go one day without me realizing I'm brown.
Yes, because every day I text you saying, "Hey man, you see you're brown." I don't know if you know this.
True. That is true. That's exactly the text.
I just look at you and you're like, "You're not me. You're a different color."
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Go on with your story.
No, so the funny story is that in Florida, when I was a kid, I got a spanking down there.
Like at school?
Yeah. My mom was in there. They just beat my ass. And then took me to the class. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Me and another kid got an ass whooping.
So what was this whole thing?
So apparently, okay. So this mom is recording her kid getting spanked.
Okay.
The mom claims she didn't know any English, but apparently TMZ did a better interview on it. The whole thing, the coverage on it. Apparently, the lady did know what was about to happen and recorded her kid getting spanked, and now she's suing the school for spanking her kid. But apparently, you have to give consent to have your kid disciplined. So this principal is paddling this kid. She not paddled it once, but 2 more times because this kid I don't know how the kid did it, but the kid scratched a laptop the screen on the laptop.
Okay.
And they're making the mom pay $50 the scratch laptop, which I think is enough.
Yeah.
Like to be like, okay, they're gonna pay for it, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, give the kid detention. I mean, that's worse than getting a paddling. But that kid got whacked the first time, and I could feel that one. It really fucking was. It like touched your soul. If you have a kid and you see that, and you see somebody, and that one touches your soul, because the little kid was like really genuinely was in pain, and yeah. And if you ever got your ass beat as a kid, you know that cry, like that hurts. And she did that first one, and then the lady was like, "Put your hands back on the chair," and then she gave her 2 more. And the mom claims she was just shocked. She was shocked, and then she was just like froze. She didn't know what to do. But I don't know the whole full story.
So they're saying that she.
So my post was just basically saying, "Hey, I can't believe this is still legal in 19 states."
To spank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To the corporate punishment.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, what the fuck? That is insane. Why is this even a thing? And that's what my post said. It says, why is this still a thing? You know, it's ridiculous. I don't understand how. Well, shame on the mom. Shame on the mom.
Yeah, it sounds like a setup.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying she did not know Spanish or did not know English. Maybe she did understand kind of what was gonna happen, but didn't know once the kid got hit. She was like, "Oh fuck, I fucked up." You know, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't think the kid was gonna get hit that hard. Maybe it's just a light spanking, but that kid got whacked up hard. I would have fucking stuck up. I would have grabbed that paddle and whacked the crap bitch. Oh, I swear to God, if somebody touched my son, I will fucking kill her. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I would. Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it'd just be no. Nah, that's a terrible feeling.
I've never thought.
Not that kind of discipline. No one should be disciplining your kid. It's your kid, and nobody says you have to hit your kid too. It's just the fact that it really sucks that maybe she didn't understand what was really gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe she kind of was like, oh, she's gonna get a little paddle in. It's all right, and maybe that's why she put out her, you know, her camera. She was like, okay, I'm gonna see how this really goes down. If it goes south, I'm gonna report this bitch to and then she pressed charges on the kid. But here's the kick side of it. In that count in the state of Florida, you can do corporate punishment, right?
Okay.
But in that county, it is not allowed.
So the county has its own rules for it?
Yeah, it's against the rules in the county. But so the thing is, the principal must have been doing this behind everybody's back. This ain't the first time, because there was another little girl on pushing that girl that was getting spanked. You know, she was putting her hands, telling her to also put her hands down. She's like, no, put your hands down. And then the principal was like, yes, put your hands down. Put your hands down.
Is that who did the paddling? Was the principal?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Not the mom. The mom was recording.
I knew it sounded like some faculty member did. I didn't know it was the principal.
It was the principal. But so in that county, it's not allowed to spank kids. You can't spank somebody else's kids.
This sounds like a double thing. Like, sure, it sounds like a setup with a mom, but at the same time, it's like, did we just disclose something that the school shouldn't be doing?
Yeah, well, she's on leave, so that's all I know. I'm pretty sure that bitch is gonna get fired. This is we're in cancel culture right now, and you do anything fucking wrong, they'll fucking try to come at you for no good reason. You can't be like in how is that? You got to be perfect all the time.
Yep.
Because if you don't not fucking perfect, you could be on the high. You could be on the high note. And you fuck up once. Mm-hmm. They come after you for no fucking good. You know, we got all these basic bitches and they like to just start shit, and they wonder why everybody's so angry.
I would agree with you. There's a very, I hate to say this, but it's a very soft community we live in.
I mean, everybody's soft at certain.
But I think it's just
you just
too
gotta,
much.
like, it's just like you mind your own fucking business. You don't like
That's
it,
true.
blah blah blah. You know, it's. I mean, we can go into the whole thing about that. Why, if minding your own fucking business, because that's gotten a lot of people hurt, and it affected a lot of people's lives. But so what I was in my post, I just made a comment saying I can't believe this is still a thing, like, because when I was a kid, I got spanked. Mm-hmm. That was the only time I ever got spanked. It was in Florida. They don't fucking play down there, man. Got those Dominicans and those Puerto Ricans and those Haitians. They're acting wild and shit. You gotta hit one of them motherfuckers over the head. I'm just telling you right now. Shit. People think it's like ghetto around here. Go to the whole state of not California, but Florida. I got cousins down there. These motherfuckers don't listen to this podcast. I'll tell you right now, there's some hillbilly, fucking dirty barrel drinking.
Wow.
Wannabe Puerto Ricans, but they're still Mexicans at the end of the day. Oh man, it's those are ghetto. The ghetto. It's not like a ghetto, urban ghetto. It's just like shit. So many trailers. What the fuck? God damn.
I've never thought that. Just going to trailer park. Too many trailer. What the fuck?
No. It's not even a trailer park, homie. It's just trailer after trailer after trailer. You're like, God damn. Your sewage is just going to the backyard? Damn, dog. That's your poo your kid's playing out there with.
Oh my God.
Man, got goats and chickens and shit, and some voodoo witch women out there hanging out, making some Cajun. Yeah, man, the South is crazy, man. Fucking long live the South. That's what they say. Long live the South.
What a great way to end this podcast.
Oh yeah, it's fucking insane. But no, man, just don't let nobody hit your kid, man. That shit's crazy.
The more you know.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I don't even know how we went from this.
Well, anything else that we want to do a quick touch on, or are we good there? I mean, if not, there's always next week.
I can't think of anything. I'm gonna try to play Pokemon Snap. I just gotta
give a review.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a bad game. I just gotta get the time and manpower. Man, take pictures and shit. I don't know. I don't think it's anything else. It's kind of like we talked about the Walmart thing.
Yeah. Come buy your stuff here.
I would like for the Patreon people to give comments. Do we have a comment section?
People can comment on the Patreon, like Patreons.
Please do that. Let us know how you guys like your playmats. Have you given those out?
Well, Justin got his, James got his. Justin likes it. He took the Star Wars one.
He did?
Yeah, he liked that. He thought it was cool.
By the way, that X-Wing kind of looks like a penis.
I didn't. What?
My wife, she told me, she's like, did you give that out to Wade? Wade to somebody? Was like, yeah.
Was she like recall?
Like, oh my, yeah. So stupid. I was like, what?
I guess I'll have
Justin, look at that X-Wing's, the front of it. She said it even curves. I was like, yeah.
It's a bit windy.
I was like, what? No way. Yeah, she showed me. And I was like, oh, it does. Oh my God. Justin has the penis X-Wing. All right, Justin.
That's a good way to make someone
Good guy.
unsubscribe from the
I didn't know about it until it was too late, man. He must know that kind of looked like a penis, and it's just like, oh, a me likey, and then just
Jesus Christ. We should probably stop this before we go too far.
Okay.
It even curves.
It did. She told me it curved. I was like, why'd you draw that?
Oh my god.
I didn't mean to. It just kept going. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. I think at least the Patreon guys we know. So
yeah.
Who still owes one?
The newest guy who subscribed, he was here just last 2 weeks ago or something too. I can't remember his name, and then the other Jacob that Jacob bought Pokemon Snap for. He works down at Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his name is Jacob, right? There's too many fucking Jacobs.
I thought you said some other guy, one of my buddies from school.
I got it mixed up. I got it completely mixed up with the names and who I was talking about.
Is it the guy from Kalamazoo? That was it. You keep saying his name.
Yeah, the one guy who I was talking about, I kept thinking he came to pick up something from Patreon, but he came to pick up his box. The other guy with the Patreon is yeah. So I can never remember his name though.
It's Greg.
Yeah, because he was just in here like a week ago or so, but I don't think we had the drawn on yet.
Oh.
So hopefully he'll be in. He's in every 2 weeks or so.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, subscribe to our Patreon. You get a bunch of goodies.
Yeah.
Custom drawn playmats.
You can give him the Wizard of Oz one.
Yeah. Both those are cool.
Yeah. I like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Megan thought that was really cool too. Just that little touch.
Yeah, that's really all you gotta do. That's all I ask her to do. It's just like, don't fucking do anything special. Just fucking put a dress on it. Little dog. That's all I want.
And then she just went to the X-Wing one and was like, dick.
That's what she said, man. So Justin, when you go home and you listen to this podcast, run home and be like, oh fuck, it does curve.
Well, I would like to read.
I don't know why where were you go? How when you're drawing, you just keep going to the left. You're just like doot. I was just like, oh my god,
this kind of looks like a penis. Well, can't stop now.
No, can't stop now. Just keep curving it. Keep curving. It's like Jesus. Whatever.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. We're gonna head out of here. We'll be back next week with the next podcast.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.